That's a predictable.
Yeah, well, I thought, so I went ahead and.
All right, good morning to all involved. We are now live on YouTube, so that means it's official. Are you ready, Mr. Carey?
As I can be, sir.
Thank you. All righty. Call the meeting to order. Let's go ahead and start with number one, 111 West Cherry Drive. Anybody here from that property? What you got, Mr. Carey?
Since the last meeting, they have not fulfilled the obligation of filling the pool or moving the debris in the rear, so basically no work has been done. They kept the front part of the yard cut. That's about it.
Is there anybody here for that? Can we make a motion to do 10 days on the governing proposal?
Well, are we gonna go in?
Yeah.
Fill it up
Yep.
or what?
If the dirt is there, it just needs to be pushed into the swimming pool, and there's a small, I would say, an hour or two of work, debris in the rear.
Is it there? Is the dirt there?
111
Yes, sir.
West Cherry.
Oh, okay.
It may not be enough to sufficiently bring it to the level of the yard, but there's, I would say, a large truckload of dirt that's there. It's been there for quite some time. It actually has weeds growing out of it.
Mike, why are you staring at him like that?
No, I don't have any shovels, I'm sorry.
We're gonna adopt a resolution, give them 10 days to do it, or we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
What are we asking, what are we telling Mike to do this
Well,
property exactly?
the pool is partially filled in, which constitutes a safety and health hazard. It's basically a partial hole, and it gathers rainwater accumulating. And the debris in the back, of course, on both sides, neighbors keeping their yard cut very well, but it's a small amount of weeds and debris back there that has yet to be cleaned.
I would move this, when we give the guys to fill it in, we fill it in properly. That way, when we do the tax lien, we can say we properly filled into the standard to the top.
I add that to my motion.
Yeah, and then remove, and when the dump trucks drop all the field with the field, then they can remove the debris at the same time.
Yes.
And then we can roll it all up in one nice tidy package, and then put it, well, your pipe, your pipe.
And then make that my
Well,
motion.
that'll be all these.
But yeah.
Make that as my motion. Mike, did you-
Got a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
311 Mitchell Street. Anybody here for that?
No, I just visited her, and Blake and I talked about this. They are cleaning up, it's not my ward, but I went over there and checked, Blake, had bundles of trash pulled out of the front yard. Carrie, if you'll please tell me what we need to do as far as electrical work. I've acquired somebody that might help. My own son works as an electrician, and there's also a guy there by the name of Anderson, that he could do the work.
I spoke with Mrs. Bryant's son today, and he assured me, which didn't work out, that Mr. Brady from Brady Electric would be here.
Wrong Brady, it's a different one. Not the same one that I was talking about. It's a family that split.
Yes. And they apparently have some agreement with them to get it done, which I guess we could give them, another, or whatever, decide 10 days or something. But since our last meeting, and y'all are probably familiar with the people that go around and scrounge things.
Right.
They've developed a little camp in her backyard,
Right.
and that's gonna have to be addressed probably.
I did not walk back there and address that because it's Blake's ward, but they told me about that. I saw it.
There's
two in the
backyard?
No, it's a makeshift shop. Blake can tell you more about it. It's a makeshift shop, where they have a concrete pad. There used to be a building, but they've got a tent set up, and it's probably from here to that house across the street behind. There's not anything really around it, but roof brush. It's a shop, a makeshift shop. Am I right?
Yeah, and y'all probably see the, individuals riding around town with bicycles.
Right.
And the trailers, making that their dump site.
Right.
And they strip stuff down, and it's basically, a makeshift shop,
We're talking about Mitchell. And I did drive by there and check it out. What is it with the wiring? I looked at the wiring, there's wiring coming out. it's coming out across to the hot water heater from an outside plug.
Yeah, there's exposed, I mean, it's not like bare wiring, but it's
No.
some makeshift wiring.
Right,
And
right.
then there's an open socket on the outside, and I imagine there's some violations on the inside, which I haven't been inside in several years, but there were some open covers back down.
Can you get me a list of what needs to be addressed so I can address it with them, or Blake can address it with them?
Well, I would suggest that the electrician, they'll know what to, I'm not really a qualified electrician, but I know something is not right, but they would need to assess it and do whatever work needs to be done, to bring it up to current code, to make it safe at least.
How many days do you think, Gary, we need to give them?
I mean, we've extended this time again, another 10, maybe, I don't know, whatever.
You wanna do it to the next meeting?
Yeah.
That'd be,
I'll make a
Are you
motion.
okay, are you okay with that, Gary?
yeah, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yeah, I mean, we've been working at it. It's just-
The one good thing just to add is, like, we are giving them a bit of time, but they are making a little bit of progress each time. They are significantly cleaner.
Yeah,
17.
And I was gonna say, it's probably not as fast as
I'll make a motion, we give them to the 17th.
17.
All right, second.
Wait, that's his ward. Are you okay with that?
I have one reservation.
Oh.
Um,
I'm sorry, jumped the gun.
Sorry.
the electrical is, look, I used to be an electrician, I used to do safety inspections all the time.
Right.
And I've actually kind of made a point to take a step back from this because what I'm seeing there is a problem.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of have an issue because
What would you?
I can only provide so much help and I can, and
It's a mess.
as somebody who's certified to see the problems, I'm really hoping somebody can get in there and say, oh, wow, I believe that the remedy here is to shut the power off because somebody's going to die. And so
So what would be your recommendation?
my recommendation is to pull the meter.
Can you do that here?
yes.
I mean, I know we've done it before.
All we have to do is declare the safety hazard, call the power company, we have it disconnected tomorrow, but
So this Solomon thinks that it's a safety hazard. Do you think that it's a safety?
I think
hazard
it
as well?
needs, a licensed electrician needs to evaluate it. They may fix it in one day, it may take 2 days to fix
Well,
it.
can we make change your motion to,
I'm hesitant to pull.
To let a
somebody out
license-
of a house.
Well, there was already, I didn't make a motion. There was a
I'll make
motion.
but can we change the motion to, see if we can get a licensed electrician to go look at it and see what he, and meter needs pulled in, we need to pull the meter?
Yeah, we keep paying electricity over there.
No, that can also,
This is the second time we had a person up here talk about this.
Well, and I just talked to her. She said, I can't come today because I busted my car. So, yeah, I just talked to her.
Sometimes just use it.
So you wait another 10 days, is adding risk, I mean, we're the same boat we were last.
I'm just hesitant to throw somebody out of their house.
Well, that's my problem now too, unless it's just happening.
And trust me, I don't
What
say
about
this
giving
is
them
like,
14 days to get the electrical issue up to code or we're yanking?
Yeah, let's do that.
You okay with that?
yes.
I'm good with that.
I'll change my motion to that.
Thank you.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Wait,
Yep.
We'll go to the next meeting. They get the electrician to go to, we'll pull the meter.
And like,
Get us in trouble.
Craig, thank you so much for the time you put into that. I hope you understand kind of the situation.
Oh, no, I saw it. I walked inside. I saw it. That's why I'm late.
and I'll continue to work on the debris stuff, that's secondary as opposed to the, let's go.
Right, I agree. I
The
agree.
stuff, well, the issue in the rear. is
Yes,
wrong.
right, I'll continue that, yeah.
We'll keep that under observation.
It's probably 75 yards back. That's out of
They're
sight.
not gonna be able to accomplish out of this, I mean, they gotta have the power fixed in 2 weeks or we're yanking.
Yeah,
And we can make that clear. That's what I say.
y'all been dealing with the right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Gerald, the guy's name is Anderson, he's tall, thin, and he
Yeah.
claims he has the connection with Brady. It is not Brady Electric.
Right.
I've
They're the
made
ones
that
who took our
clear.
meeting last
Well,
time.
no.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till the day. that-
No, it's not. He says there's a connection somehow. I know the guy, I know Chet. They live in my ward.
Right.
And I asked him, he said.
Well, your son worked for Brady too, don't you?
Yeah.
So he would know too.
That's why I was defending him. I said, whoa, stop. Ooh.
Yep.
All right, anybody here for 210 East Central Avenue?
No, it's been pushed. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one you,
What about North George?
oh, I'm sorry. You pushed 210 though, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes,
So
they
next
won't be able
meeting.
to come
Okay.
until the
402,
17th.
anybody from 402 North George here?
Again, a no-show, it's cut the front yard The debris pile is still in the front, which was one of the main issues, and the rear yard has not been cut. So it is not meant.
You know what? Hey, wait a minute. What is people's name there?
Mr. Herman Edward Bullock.
Oh, maybe that's not the same one.
He's a gentleman, he lives out in Oak Grove.
Okay, that's not the same
It's like a
one.
different lot. Bullets and lots everywhere. Gerald, what's your recommendation on this?
This has been going on for a while. We haven't gotten, but it is, and it's probably gonna continue to be. If we're not getting a proper response from the owners, I feel like the board needs to move forward to get the proper attention. I would like to throw out a motion for 10 days and the city come in there and do it and, put it against the taxes.
I second that motion.
When they do it, they're gonna take up the debris pile in the front left corner, that's overgrown, because the waste roll, it has all kinds of nails. Yeah. I'm glad Mike showed up for these.
Yeah, Mike, there's only 4 on here.
Yeah, that's low, Mike.
But yeah, we're, hopefully we'll make some progress on Central. Oh, no, I apologize. I would draw a statement. Let's go big at the 17th.
So your motion,
We've got a motion and a second, and Clerk Martin would like us to have a vote. All in favor?
Thank you.
Thank you, Clerk Martin. All right, that concludes, anything else got to add here?
A lot of people here for these.
It was so quick, it seems like we're missing something.
One, yeah,
We're missing the people.
we moved the library to the 17th, at the owner's request.
That's 1,000.
so are you here for any of the properties, or are you just here early for front row seat for the next one?
I'm just here to,
What do you want to
make sure what goes on and, voice my opinion.
Right?
All in favor of adjourning
Linda's
this meeting?
power.
Aye.
Power.
All right, see y'all in 15 minutes.
You know, feel like it's-